how vibrant and passionate everyone is. We're surrounded by the best people in the world, and you know, of course we're going to win some, we're going to lose some. We're infinitely grateful, and this is going to really have a major impact.
I've dreamt for the past 4 years to come to VEX World, and finally I'm here.
It feels like a party more than a competition.
You can't walk into this facility and not feel the excitement and the enthusiasm. This is, for many of them, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
This year at the 2019 VEX Robotics World Championship, we have over 1,600 teams from across the globe. That's actually 41 countries that are represented here. It's learning about communications, teamwork, problem solving, and cooperation. The robot is just the tool to teach those skills.
We have 1,650 teams competing here, all for the big trophy. At the end of the event, 1,640 of those teams are not going home with the big trophy. And so what I'm hoping for these students is that they're making memories, learning lessons, facing challenges that they will remember for the rest of their lives.
A large thing you're meant to do is just have fun here in the competitions and all the robotics. It's just meant to be something you're excited about.
My favorite is to meet other people and talk about our culture and their cultures.
Llegar a un lugar nuevo y conocer nuevas culturas, sobre todo participar en lo que me gusta a mí, que es la robótica.
You are sharing ideas, so you're going to gain idea from them and they gain idea from you.
The students that come out of programs like VEX are incredibly well prepared to join the workforce. Google is a company that has offices all over the world. We often are interacting with people from different cultures and different locations and time zones.
Sometimes we even need translators because people don't necessarily speak English. With all of our robots over the years, they've always been very adaptable, and we really focus on making sure that we can work with our partners. You know, we've never seen them before, but we know that they're going to be good because they're here.
Tesla wants students to experience competitive robotics because so often we hear specifically from employees that competitive robotics was that inflection point that made me want to go into engineering.
It is critical that students start robotics at a young age, and more importantly, that the community engages each student before stereotypes take hold.
It always surprised me because I just taught them ABCD and they literally put the whole novel together, and they know what they want to do, and they are very passionate about that.
What is so important is to really have that sense of confidence. So today, as I walked around and saw all these kids doing their robots, I thought, wow, just the sky's the limit.
I want them to put in the time to be the best and to shoot for the best. And it's a lot of work, a lot of time, but I tell everybody I stand there watching those kids come out of the stands and get their awards, my batteries are recharging.
When you walk into this arena, even if you're tired and you have a lot on your mind, the energy is amazing. It lifts you up, and you're like, we're doing something really good. This is making an impact.
Welcome to the world's greatest 2 minutes in robotics.
The 2019-2020 game, VEX Robotics Competition, Tower Takeover.
Tower Takeover is played on a 12-foot by 12-foot field by 2 alliances, 1 red and 1 blue, made up of 2 teams each.
The object of the game is to get more points than the other alliance by scoring cubes in goals and placing cubes in towers.
The VRC Tower Takeover field contains 66 cubes. There are 22 of each color, orange, green, and purple.
In addition, there are 7 towers around the field. 5 of these are neutral, and 2 are specific to your alliance. Alliance towers may only be utilized by robots from that alliance.
There are also 4 goal zones, 2 per alliance, in the corners of the field. Goal zones may only be utilized by robots from that alliance.
Cubes are 5.5 inches across, or 139.7 millimeters, and are worth at least 1 point when scored in a goal zone. However, the exact value of each cube is determined by how many cubes of that specific color have been placed in towers.
All cubes start with a base value of 1 point. Then, each additional cube of that color that has been placed in a tower increases the point value of that color's scored cubes by 1 point. This means that although cubes in towers are not worth any points by themselves, the value of scored cubes in goal zones may change throughout the match. When cubes are placed in or removed from towers, the new values apply to all cubes. So, the actions of one robot will impact the potential score for both their own alliance and their opponents.
Each match begins with a 15-second autonomous period where robots score on their side of the field without help from their drivers. The alliance that scores more points in the autonomous period is awarded with 6 bonus points, added to the final score at the end of the match. The alliance who wins this autonomous bonus is also awarded 2 purple points, which may be introduced at any time during the driver control period.
The 1-minute, 45-second driver control period begins once the autonomous bonus winner has been determined. At the end of the driver control period, after all objects and robots have come to rest, the match will be scored to determine the winning alliance. Remember, even though potential point values may be changing throughout the match, VRC games are not scored until the driver control period has ended. Official rules and game information for VEX Robotics Competition Tower Takeover can be found at roboticseducation.org or vexrobotics.com.